had a knock at the door where I lived in Bearwood, and a chap came in who I didn't know, called Jerry Dammers, and he played me a record that they'd just made. And before he played it, he said, "I'm worried." He said, we've made 1,000. I don't know if we're going to sell them. I said, "Let's have a listen." And I put on Gangsters by the Specials. And I said, "I think you're going to do okay." So he said, "Can you book us a tour?" Yep. So I booked a tour, the first national tour for the Specials. And at the same time, on the B-side of Gangsters, is a track by the Selector. And of course, the Selector didn't exist at the time. It was just, they'd done, a couple of lads had done something in the studio, but suddenly they realised, hey, we could be a band too. So the Selector came together, so I booked their tour. And then the then management of the Beat got in touch and said, "We've got a new band, can you come and check them?" So I went to the New Inns on the Moseley Road and saw the Beat's second gig and booked them immediately. This sounds crazy now, but I booked them into a residency at the Mercat Cross in Digbeth. I forget what it's called now, but it was a pub right on the edge of the market area. No stage, carpeted floor, but I had a nice relationship with the landlord there, and we had about 50 people the first night, and the following Friday 100. The following Friday we had to call the police to contain the crowd that had turned up, so we knew we were onto something. You can't imagine that happening now, can you? Like 3 shows and you're having to call the police to keep the crowd away, or in order, not keep them away, but you know, there were that many trying to get in. I invited the social secretary of Aston University, and she came down and she loved them. She said, "Well, they'd be great for our winter ball, but I need something else as well. What do you think?" And I said, "Well, why don't you have a Radio 1 DJ, because they always pull a crowd and you can have the Beat for live entertainment." She said, "Who do you think?" I said, "John Peel." So I got in touch with John Peel's people, made an arrangement, and the gig was on. So John Peel came and played some records. People danced about. Then the Beat came on. Now at this point, no one knew what was coming really. That no one at the uni had heard of the Beat. They'd heard Gangsters by the Specials. They'd heard the Selector. But their amazement when a band came on that was, in their view, as good as those two, the place just went crazy. John Peel comes on stage after we'd finished, and he said, "You students, you're stupid." He said, "What's this band getting paid?" And I shouted out from the side of the stage, 75 quid. He said, "Well, I'm getting paid 350 quid. He said, "I tell you what, if they'll come on and do that set again, I'll swap cheques with them." So I go streaming back into the dressing room. The guys were all like exhausted. I said, "Come on, we've got to do it again." "Why?" "You'll find out." So they come back, they do the whole show again, the crowd go even crazier, and John came into the dressing room, said, "Right, make out their cheque for 350 and give me 75 quid. And we took him for a curry on the Ladypool Road to thank him. And as we were sat having a curry in the Ladypool Road, somebody nicked his van outside. Oh dear, but he took it philosophically and we got him back to London.